This is WNBC TV, New York.
NewsCenter 4 at 11 with special election coverage. Brought to you by Citibank and by Amoco.
Good evening to you once again. I'm Chuck Scarborough. Jack Cafferty and I will be bringing you the latest election results this evening in Decision 78. And in New York State, Decision 78 has all the makings of a Democratic sweep for the statewide offices right now. We are projecting that Governor Hugh Carey will win in his race for the governorship to repeat his four-term race there, that he will beat Perry B. Dorier, the Assembly Minority Leader and Montauk lobster seafood man. Right now, Peter Pizer, who once was a Republican, is now going to represent that district as a Democrat. 11% of the precincts reporting. Pizer, 57%. Angelo Martinelli, former mayor of Yonkers, 43%. And an interesting note, in the 41st Assembly District in central Brooklyn, parts of Flatbush, and in Crown Heights, we are told by our reporter Robert Potts that Stanley Steingut has conceded defeat after a quarter century in office. A very strange race, and we'll have more on that for you later. Right now, these messages. In New Jersey, former New York Knicks basketball star Bill Bradley is on his way to Washington to take a seat in the United States Senate, a seat that used to be occupied by Senator Cliff Case. Bradley defeated the Republican challenger Jeffrey Bell this evening. Both of them never been elected to office before. Bell staged basically a one-issue campaign, that issue being a massive tax cut, and it was not enough. As you can see, with 36% of the precincts reporting, Bradley is the projected winner in that race, getting 54% of the vote to Bell's 46%. So it is yet another in a long string of victories for Bill Bradley. Here are two reports now, one from Bradley headquarters and the next one from Bell headquarters.
Jeff Bell
Cameras down, please.
ran a clean campaign based on issues.
Marv has sports after these messages. Here's Marv Albert to bring us up to date on the world of sport on this election eve. Marv?
Well, Chuck, in that other election today was Jim Rice of the Boston Red Sox over Ron Guidry of the New York Yankees in a surprising romp. A landslide for Rice, who, of course, had a sensational year. .315 batting average, major league leader in 6 categories, including his 46 homers, 139 RBIs. But you have to be surprised that it was not even close. Rice with 20 first-place votes, Guidry with only 8, and Rice won it by 61 points. No question with the feeling that Guidry would be a shoo-in for the Cy Young. It hurt Ron's chances, and you can argue the merits of these two guys from now until next season. But Jim Rice has won it. He is the American League MVP.
Here's Dr. Frank Field with a look at the weather, which was part of the story this election day. Frank?
Yes, it was, and it's cloudy now. There are a few showers around, most of them missing the city. Here are the readings in Central Park. At the moment, under cloudy skies, it is 49. The relative humidity, 77%. The wind is north at 9. Barometer is falling, and the 5-day forecast indicates that we have some lovely mild weather coming our way. Our 5-day forecast shows that temperatures will gradually begin to bounce back. After partly cloudy skies tomorrow, with the breaks appearing during the afternoon, we expect to get up to a high of 56. For Thursday, fair and mild. And note that on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the temperatures start inching back again, getting up into the low 60s on Thursday, into the mid-60s on Friday. And then by Saturday and Sunday, who knows? Forget about fall, with temperatures getting close to 70 degrees, lots of sunshine if our 5-day forecast holds up. So, for tonight, we're looking for cloudy skies, some periods of light rain still possible, a low of 43. And for tomorrow, a gradual improvement becoming fair, and Jack and Chuck will be back right after this.
And we haven't called a winner here, but Mr. Green has claimed victory, and Carter Burden a few moments ago explained how he lost.
I think you can point to any single factor. It was probably the endorsements of the dailies, particularly coming when they did.
The 3 daily papers.
Yeah, and I think primarily the Times coming out on Monday, right before the election. That's tough. The Times is very influential in the district, and I think based on the polling that we've been doing, I was well ahead. And, you could see a shift immediately, and I think that really got the undecided vote, and that's the margin of victory.
And one other note, Governor Jerry Brown has been projected winner to win re-election in California. We'll have more for you in 20 minutes.
NBC News continues its election night report, Decision 78. Here is John Chancellor.
And NBC News now projects Edmund G. Brown Jr. to be the winner of the contest for governor of California, beating Ebel Younger. Jerry Brown expected to build up a fairly sizable lead. Now, let's look at our map of showing the governors elected around the country. The Republicans in blue, the Democrats in red, the states in white are states that we don't know about yet. And we're going to show you the list of those we have projected as winner. James, Alabama; Busby, Georgia; Thompson, Illinois; Hughes, Maryland; Milliken, Michigan; Grasso in Connecticut; Riley in South Carolina; Clinton in Arkansas; Nye in Oklahoma; Alexander in Tennessee; Garrahy in Rhode Island; Graham in Florida; Lamb in Colorado; Thornburg in Pennsylvania; Carey in New York; Snelling in Vermont; Thone in Nebraska; Ray in Iowa. Those are the calls that we've made so far, and we'll be making more as the evening goes on. David?
Beginning right now. We have a projection in Mississippi. We project Cochran, the Republican, elected in Mississippi to the Senate. Cochran, the Republican. Is that not the first Republican elected in Mississippi to a statewide office since
the first senator
since the Civil War?
The Civil War, since Reconstruction. First Republican senator.
There's another way to put it. He is the Cochran becomes the first popularly elected Republican senator in the history of Mississippi, because they started electing, as you know, in 1914. We went to the popular election of governors. So that's quite an accomplishment.
Now we're going to take a look at the total figures as of this hour on governors and see how it looks for the two parties. It looks this way. The Democrats have elected 13, the Republicans have elected 7, and the change at this moment, that is not the final figure. We'll have that sometime. I can't say when, but that is not it now. So far, at this moment, the Republicans have a gain of 1. Now we'll be back after this.